an alligator. See you later. Gotta hit the road. Gotta hit the road. The sun ain't changed in the atmosphere. Architecture.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cori. My name is Cori, for those of you who do not know me. And if you don't know me, and click that subscribe button because I post 2 videos a week. One of them is something fall related, which is really fun because we're in the fall season. And the second video is something like this, just a normal health, wellness, positivity, lifestyle, anything in between. Now let's get into what we are here to talk about today, and that is letting go of negativity. So you obviously clicked on this video for a reason. Maybe you have some negative people in your life, a negative relationship, toxic relationships, or just a bad negative habit that you are really wanting to quit. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys just a few tips that have really helped me over this past year. Letting go of a lot of negative emotions, negative attitudes, negative people. Overall, just trying to purge my life of all of that negativity and bring in more positive ones. So these are just a few tips that I have been using that have really worked out for me and have really improved my overall sense of happiness and well-being. So if you're interested in, kind of ditching some negativity in your life, then just keep watching. Alright, so tip number 1 is a pretty obvious one, but it's worth mentioning, and that is realizing whatever it is that you need to let go of. You can't start getting rid of negativity in your life without actually sitting down, taking time to actually pinpoint what it is in your life that you need to let go of. Whether that is a negative relationship with somebody, a toxic relationship with somebody, friendship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, or even an unhealthy habit. Once you actually sit down and pinpoint what it is, then you can start using the tips after this to actually let go of them. Alright, so now that you actually know what it is that you want to cut out of your life, then it is time to actually cut it out. And I know that is so much harder said than done because you don't really know where to start. So let me just give you an example. So if you have a really negative friend in your life that just constantly brings you down, you feel more negative after you hang out with them, you find yourself talking bad about other people, feeling bad about yourself. So you're like, Cori, how do you actually cut someone out? Because let's face it, we all have that one person in our life that you're friends with, but you don't really want to be friends with them, if that makes sense. Like, you're friends with them because you feel like you have to. You know what I mean? We all have that one or multiple people in our life. How do you stop being friends with them? I mean, it's simple. All you have to do is start slowly weaning them out. If they ask you to hang out, slowly start saying no more and more and more, and eventually they'll get the hint whenever you are off living your best life, making new friends, whatever it is that you might be doing. And if it's a relationship, if you have a toxic relationship with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, then obviously you just need to cut it off. I know that sounds selfish, but it's not, because it's your life and your well-being, and you only live once. And nobody is promised tomorrow, so that sounded right in my... Excuse me. Much better. Okay, where was I? So with a relationship, if you're in a toxic relationship with somebody, it's just not good. You're fighting with them a lot. Maybe you're just not feeling your best with them, like they're not bringing out the best side of you, then you need to cut it off. Simple as that. I know it's much harder said than done. Trust me, I've been there. But once you actually get the courage to actually just end it, I can't explain to you how much better it makes you feel. It just feels like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder, and nobody is promised tomorrow. So why waste your time putting effort and time into somebody that is only bringing you down? Alright, tip number 3 is to surround yourself with like-minded people. I have read this in so many self-help books, on so many blog posts, on so many YouTube videos, and honestly, it's all about who you surround yourself with. Just think about it. If you're surrounded by a bunch of mean, nasty, negative people all the time, how do you think you're going to act? How do you think you're going to react to things? But on the other hand, if you're surrounded with a bunch of people that have the same goals and aspirations as you and inspire you, like when you're talking to them, you feel like you have goosebumps on your body because you're just so engaged in your conversation and you're talking about positive things rather than negative things or gossiping about people behind their back. That makes you feel so good, right? That's probably one of the hardest things, is actually finding your people. I have had many people come into and out of my life over the past, how old am I? 21 years of my life, and honestly, like, the older I get, the more and more I realize when it comes to friends, it's always quality over quantity. I get real emotional about this. I'd much rather have one really, really good friend that I know that actually cares about me and will lift me up, rather than having a million kind of friends that you just hang out with every once in a while, and just so you can have someone to Snapchat or text all the time. You know, I'd much rather keep my circle small, close, and feel appreciated by them than have a giant group of friends that don't really know me. So how do you attract more people like you into your life? So you attract how you act and how you react to things. You like how I rhymed there? Okay, so you know the saying, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So if you are constantly being negative, talking negative, who do you think you're going to attract? Hello, negative people who are mean and bring you down. It's an endless cycle. But if you are this positive person who's just nice to people and puts good out into the universe, that's going to come back to you, and you're going to find your people that way. And you need to also put yourself in situations that you would find friends like this. So for example, if you are really into exercising and health and fitness, go to the gym and start talking to people. It might be a little weird and feel uncomfortable at first, but chances are there's people in there that are looking for you, for a friend like you, right? So put yourself out there. Some of the best advice I've ever gotten was from my aunt, and that is, if you're not doing something that makes you uncomfortable when you're younger, then you're not living your life right. You're welcome. And my last and final tip is to just realize that you're doing this for yourself. And it's okay to be a little selfish about that, but honestly, it's going to improve your happiness. It's going to improve your quality of life. It's going to let you finally start living a life that you enjoy, and a life that you're excited to wake up every morning and be surrounded by people who are uplifting and encouraging and make you feel good about yourself, right? And in turn, you're going to inspire other people, and it's just going to be like a chain reaction. Like, if you are more positive, less negative towards people, it's going to inspire other people to be nicer, kinder to each other. I've said this once and I'll say it again. I want to encourage as many people as I can to start being more positive. Limit that negativity, because honestly, what is the point? There's no point in living like that. And if you have friends in your life that are constantly putting you down, what kind of friend are they? That's just their own insecurities getting in the way, and that's just not the kind of life I want for you. I don't want that for anybody. I want you to find your friends. I want you to find your circle. I want you to find your people. And I want you to start living a life that you love. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys will take something from this. So if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this kind of stuff, and comment below if there's any type of video that you would like to see from me in the future. So go outside and do something that makes you happy, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.